YouTube? It's your boy Paul. You can see the difference, the changes that have been made, that I've been making personally. And now it's time for me to announce new changes to my page. Every once in a while, I'm going to throw in some new content, such as adventure videos, and also videos kind of highlighting cooking. Because as you know, I'm working in the culinary field as a cook, working on going to school to become a chef and potentially own my own restaurant. So, looking at it from that perspective, I'm trying to give you guys some new content. So, please, look at this with an open mind, and let's work together to make this page take off. Because I dig each and every one of my subscribers. If you've subscribed to my page, thank you. If you haven't yet and you're just watching just to watch a video, another video, let me give you a heads up on what the purpose of this channel is. It's to encourage positive living, to get us out of the negative mind states and the negative mindsets that we've lived in. For some of us, lifetime, some of us just a few years. But we've got to get out of that negative mind state and the negative cycle of living and start looking at more positive approaches to life. And I just want each and every one of you to know, each and every one of you are special to this channel. Because, yeah, like I said before, your boy Paul, he's had some issues. He's lived the negative life and seen the negative end of negative living and the short-term rewards and gains that come from negative living. And at the same time, now, because of guidance and direction from a wiser man than myself, a man that I consider my mentor in the worst of places that I ever visited. You know, he put me on the pathway to positive living, and positive living doesn't just reflect on speaking on current events and lecturing. So I want to give you guys some new content. I want to give you guys the content about cooking videos. Because part of positive living is eating better, eating right, eating properly. So that's why the change with that aspect and that avenue. And I'm also going to be including adventure videos. Videos of me, my wife, family or friends, going on many adventures. I want you guys to see positive living in action. So if you haven't already subscribed to the page, come on. Hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you get the content that I'm uploading this each week. And I apologize to all my fans that's been looking for posts the last couple weeks. I've been trying to figure out avenues and recording video to give you guys some updated and new content. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you to all my diehard YouTube fans who have stuck with me through the coronavirus. And I'm hoping that you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, staying well, and living a positive life. If you haven't been, it's never too late to start. It all starts in the mind. You get your mind right, then you get your money right, and then you get your life right. So, I know that sometimes I go on and on and on about the same stuff or about the same process, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to juggle in cooking videos and adventure videos and also positive living content. Here in Indiana, we're about ready to enact an act that I feel is a bit over dramatic, but I'm not the powers that be. And the powers that be want us to wear masks anytime we go in a public location. And I feel it's unnecessary. Here in Indiana, we've got the lowest number of cases of corona, of the COVID-19 virus, and it hasn't changed. So I don't see the point of it, but at the same time, we have to obey what the powers that be say. So if you're ordered by your state government to mask up, don't challenge the powers that be. Or you'll end up in a negative place, going through negative circumstances yet again. Because here in Indiana, if the shop owner calls the police on you, you're going to jail for 2 days and you're getting a $1,000 fine just for not wearing a mask. So please, be responsible. Look out for the people around you. This is the purpose for why masking up and COVID-19 protections are in order. Is to protect those around you and to protect yourself and your family, your loved ones. So if you're ordered to quarantine, quarantine. If you're ordered to social distance, that should be common sense, like I said in my first episode. Don't be all up on people, breathing on people. Don't be out there just being irresponsible. And please, if you're living negatively and having negative thought patterns about it, start changing those thought processes. Jail is a very negative place, along with the fines legal system, because once they get a taste of you, they just want to keep you in the system. So be smart. Don't go haywire. Don't go crazy. I know people right here around me who are having very negative thoughts and behaviors about the COVID-19 rules and how it's a tread upon the rights of us as American citizens. Don't view it that way. View it as a protection safeguard to keep us from getting sick, to keep people from dying of this virus. This virus is not a joke. It's not funny. So, bear in mind that this is serious, people. And guys, and girls, I gotta throw it out to the women too. Let's start living more responsibly. And stop so much animosity and argumentative behavior and protesting and riots. Protesting isn't wrong, but riots, they are wrong. We should not riot. Because all that does is continue the negative thought patterns that society has about us. And they believe enough evil about those of us that have lived negative in the past. It's time that we as a people come together and protest the proper way. March in peaceable gatherings. Don't just go out pillaging and stealing and destroying other people's property. Instead, stand up. March to your state capitol building. Start at the outside of town. From the very edge of town, find a place where everybody can park and have an unarmed, peaceful protest. going to our heads of state and saying, we're tired of this. We're tired of the way we're being treated like a bunch of 5-year-olds. And the police violence isn't helping. And if there's police officers watching this, stop being irresponsible. Stop being reckless. We put power and authority in your hands to protect and serve. You are public servants. Serve the public instead of fighting them. Stop with the negative living on both sides of the coin. The police that are being negative, stop living negative lives. Start living more positive lives. And to those of us that are on the outside, or those of us that are confined, start today living more positive lives. It's possible, people. It's possible. Because I lived very negatively. And like I said, my mentor started to change the thought processes I had and started moving me more towards living positively and less towards the negative living of my past. So, with that being said, I'm not going to be long-winded. I just invite you to start looking for ways to change your mindsets to more positive mindsets. Start looking to positive career paths. And let's start focusing on reality. And less on the Hollywood fables that say, oh, well, you can do this, 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 and this, and this, that, and the third. You know, don't do that. Don't go there. Don't live like that. Don't be Hollywood. Hollywood thugs. Be real about shit. Be real about changing your life. Be real about moving in more positive directions and staying out of the system of corrections. You know, because if you live positive and you stay positive, you will be positive. And you will draw positive people and positive things towards yourself. But if you live negatively and start looking at negative outlets and continue in the same path you've been in, nothing is going to change until you change it. It has to be you. It has to be a willing thing. I can't change you. Your parents, your friends, your family, they can't change you. Only you can change you. But hey, I just wanted to take a quick second to let y'all know, hey, I still appreciate, I value, and love each and every one of you. And just keep looking for the zingers to come from my channel, okay? Because I'm going to start focusing more on cooking and adventure videos and less on these conversational videos. Unless y'all post in the comments, hey, can you talk about this subject and give us a more positive outlook on it? I'm going to start trying to walk away, steer clear of the conversational videos. Because there's just a waning interest in my conversational videos, so I want to shake it up a little bit and live a little. Like Mo Sargi says. Let's just live a little. But at the same time, we have to live positive lives. And positive living isn't as much about what changes you have to make within yourself. That has to be a personal thing. As much as it's a change is living the change. The adventures. Learning how to cook more healthy, learning how to live more healthy lives, how to survive. Because let's face it, survival is not meant. It's meant to keep us in the system. The medical system, the political system, and the correctional system. To make money for the corporate executives, the corporate bigwigs. The people that have the money make the laws. It's the power and money clause. But But at the same time, we don't have to subscribe to their lifestyles and their behaviors. We can live on our own terms. It's just we have to look for the avenues and channels and ways by which we can change. So, with that being said, love you guys. And until next time, let's be profitable. Let's be progressive. Let's all be peaceful. And hey, let's be positive. Peace.